As the great philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "Human nature is like water. It adapts to the shape of its container." This analogy perfectly reflects how human behavior can be influenced and shaped by the environment and circumstances around us. In the same way, you can guide and influence someone's feelings and actions, making them deeply attracted to you, much like water conforms to its vessel. This concept is central to Robert Greene's study of the art of persuasion and seduction, where he delves deep into human psychology. In this video, I'll share 7 potent psychological techniques that can help you persuade anyone, but I urge you to apply them ethically and for positive purposes. 1. Harness the power of scarcity to increase desire. Human beings naturally place a higher value on things that are scarce or hard to obtain. This principle is deeply ingrained in our psychology, and it can be extremely powerful in relationships. When you make yourself a bit harder to reach, it stirs up desire and increases your perceived worth. But how can you use this strategy effectively without appearing uninterested or manipulative? The key lies in finding a balance. It's not about playing games or being deliberately distant. It's about living a fulfilling life. Invest your time in your passions, whether it's your career, hobbies, or personal growth. By doing so, you not only enrich your life, but naturally limit your availability, making the moments you spend together more valuable. When you're with her, be fully present. Give her your undivided attention. When you're apart, focus on your goals, which makes her eager to connect again. By embracing this balance, you're not playing hard to get. You're living a life that others are naturally drawn to. This subtle approach elevates your presence, turning it into something that others, especially her, crave. 2. Start small, then go big. Foot in the door technique. This strategy works by building a sense of consistency in the other person's mind. The foot in the door technique is simple yet powerful. It's based on the idea that when you ask for something small and they agree, their mind is more likely to say yes again when you ask for something larger. For example, you could start by asking someone if they like ice cream. A simple question. Most people will say yes. Then later, you can ask them if they'd like to grab ice cream with you. Since they've already agreed to the smaller request, they are now more likely to say yes to the bigger one. This technique works because humans are naturally inclined to remain consistent in their actions. Once someone says yes to something small, it creates a psychological connection that makes them more likely to continue agreeing. By starting with small, easy requests, you open the door to bigger things, and this helps relationships grow naturally and smoothly. 3. Become a bit mysterious. People are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand or know. When something or someone feels mysterious, it triggers our innate curiosity. You can use this principle in relationships to maintain a sense of intrigue and attraction. The key here is to reveal yourself slowly, like peeling away the layers of an onion. Don't throw all your cards on the table at once. Share bits and pieces of your life and personality, but leave some things for later. This keeps the dynamic interesting and ensures that the other person remains curious about you. The more they feel like they're uncovering your life piece by piece, the more invested they become in your story. In relationships, mystery isn't about hiding things or playing games. It's about creating a sense of excitement and keeping the spark alive. 4. Master the push-pull technique. The push-pull technique is about creating a balanced dynamic of attention and space. Sometimes you give her plenty of attention, making her feel special. This is the push. Then, at other times, you pull back and focus on your own life, work, personal goals, or self-care. This unpredictability keeps her engaged, because she can't easily predict your next move. When you push, she feels wanted and valued. When you pull, it triggers her natural desire to chase what seems just out of reach. This creates an exciting chase that keeps the connection vibrant and alive. By practicing this technique, you show that while you're interested in her, you're not dependent on her. You have your own life, ambitions, and passions, making you more attractive and harder to pin down. This maintains a healthy balance in the relationship, where both parties feel respected and valued. 5. Create a triangle of desire. This technique subtly showcases your value by letting others' attention reinforce your worth. People are naturally drawn to things that others desire, and the same applies to relationships. When she sees that others find you attractive or interesting, it elevates your perceived value. This doesn't mean you're trying to make her jealous. It's about reminding her that you're someone who others admire as well. The idea is to sprinkle hints, whether through casual conversations or social situations, that others also find you appealing. It boosts your status in her eyes, making her appreciate that she is with someone who stands out. This not only increases your value in her mind, but also strengthens her desire to be with you. 6. Make her feel like she's the only one. One of the most powerful things you can do in a relationship is make the other person feel special and valued. When you're together, focus on her entirely. Put away distractions, like your phone, and give her your full attention. By truly listening and remembering the little details about her, you demonstrate that she is your top priority. Everyone wants to feel like the most important person in someone else's life. When you make her feel like she is the center of your world in those moments, it deepens your connection and strengthens your bond. This doesn't just show her you care. It shows her that you understand her, that she matters to you, and that you are emotionally invested in the relationship. 7. Use mirroring and matching. Mirroring and matching are subtle psychological techniques that help build rapport and foster a deeper connection. This technique involves mimicking the other person's body language, speech patterns, or behaviors in a way that feels natural. When done correctly, it helps the other person feel more comfortable and understood, thereby strengthening the bond between you. For example, if she leans in while talking, you can lean in slightly as well. If she uses certain hand gestures, subtly mirror those gestures. Even matching her speech patterns, such as the pace or tone of her voice, can create a sense of harmony between you two. The key to using this technique effectively is subtlety. It's not about copying her, but rather synchronizing with her in a natural way. This fosters a deeper sense of connection and makes her feel more aligned with you. Conclusion: ethical persuasion for meaningful relationships. These psychological tactics are powerful tools for building attraction and connection, but they should always be used ethically. Persuasion should never be about manipulating someone for personal gain. The goal should always be to build trust and create meaningful, healthy relationships. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the psychology of persuasion and seduction. Have you ever used any of these techniques, or have you experienced them in a relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll be reading through each one. Who knows, I might highlight the most inspiring ones in a future video. And if you're ready to level up in your relationships and social life, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more unfiltered wisdom. Until next time.